Hey folks, it's a redo of the crew review of the Jura Impressa C60. Hi, it's Gail from Seattle Coffee Gear, and we haven't talked about this machine very much lately, and we thought, let's do a crew review of it and bring it back to the forefront. It's, it's one of the Jura basic machines. It doesn't have a lot of the bells and whistles like the higher end with the nice displays and all that. It's basically just got this kind of a display right over here. We'll get into that in a minute. Let's get into the water tank right over here. 64 ounces. And you can use the Jura water filters or descale. It's one or the other with Jura. 64 ounces. And you can see we're not using the filter. Bypass doser right up here. And bit of a cup warmer. This hasn't been on for very long, but if it had been, that would be nice and warm. Bean hopper right over here with 6 settings for your adjustment, and this holds 7 ounces of whole beans. And make sure, again, I like to reiterate this, no oily beans in these machines. They do not like oily beans. It'll clog up the grinder and the brew unit, and pretty soon you'll be calling up saying, it's grinding and nothing's coming out. It'll abort. It sends the coffee down into the dregs box and never makes a cup for you. So what has it got for features? Up and down right here. Plastic casing with a little bit of stainless steel trim to purdy it up just a little bit. It has the automatic milk frothing system that Jura uses on all of their machines in one form or another. Some are a little bit different. Does not come with this. This is my cup. So you're going to get all of this, and this is how you control it. If I ask it for can ask it for steam, it's going to heat up, and when it's ready, this is going to light up. Over here in your programming, you can program a coffee and espresso. You can do the temperature and the volume in the cup and the intensity, everything from mild up to extra strong. And all that does is grind more beans to be brewed through. And then you can also see, it lit up red. Now I can do steam if I want to. I wonder what happens if I try to get out of that. Or if I don't use it. We're going to see, because I don't know. If I don't use it, what's it going to do? Is it going to go back to default? Don't know. You can also get into the program mode on this machine. Let's see if I can get in there with the seam. Yep. And you can change things. You can put the rinse on or off. And you can change the, well, let's get in there. The espresso. Now I'm in there. I can change the volume, the strength, and the temperature, just like I was mentioning. It's already on high, and it says OK. Now I can go on to the next thing, exit off of espresso, and I can go to coffee, and I can program that the same way. And also, you can program it to go off from everything from, I think it's 15 or 30 minutes up to 15 hours. It will automatically go off. It won't automatically come on, but it'll go off. You can do your language, stuff like that in the menu. It's very basic. 2 programmable buttons, your steam over here, and hot water. If I don't push steam, let's get out of the program mode. I think I have to exit. Ground coffee, there we go. Now we're out of it. Yep. If I don't press the steam and I open this, I'm going to get hot water. So I say, let's make a drink. Oh, dregs box right down here. Brew unit on the Juras does not come out. They instruct you to clean it with a tablet that goes down, and you run it through just like you're doing if you're doing a bypass dose of coffee, only you put a tablet in there. All of this comes apart for easy cleaning. Wipe the cavity out. Now you're going to say to me, since the Jura's brew unit doesn't remove, is that an issue? No, it has not been an issue. As long as you use the tablet, you'll be in good shape. On-off button right back there too. Didn't mention that. Okay, what we did notice, and I'm going to make a coffee, and I'll show you one other feature. We're doing Ruby Creamery today. I had a test cup. It was very good. I like it a lot. Let's say you're getting more coffee than you want. You can interrupt it. also, I can make it more if I want by turning the dial while it's brewing. All right, I'm gonna move this over here. Why are we using a small cup? We noticed that if you're gonna do the milk feature, a big cup doesn't fit here. So I think there's a couple of ways around that. If I really wanted to use my big cup, I would say, do your steam down into another cup and then spoon it or pour it out. Something with maybe a smaller like this. Let's see if that'll sit. Yeah, that'll sit up there. That's a 12-ounce frothing pitcher. So you could do that. You can make your steam into this and then transfer it. But yeah, that's a con. It should be bigger. Another, little thing I noticed, it puts out a bit of water before it actually makes your steamed milk. From what I tasted earlier, it didn't affect it at all. Ooh, you want some, I can tell. Tastes good to me. That's really good. Quite like that. So, that is the Jura Impressa C60. Visit it on our webpage to get the rest of the stats. We'll have the size and all that other stuff and its wattage and, everything's on there. So leave some comments down below if you already have this machine, because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have it. It's been around for a while. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're missing you guys out there that are not subscribing, and tell all your friends as well. Thanks a lot for watching, and come back for the next crew review.